Also didn't turn on the audio. I absolutely forgot to turn on the game. Where the fuck is Sifu? There it is. Oh, my bad. A little bit under the weather. I'm not feeling too awful. It's good. I'm just not feeling like my 100%. I'm not gonna lie. What is this? And streamers are all for unforgivable and oh yeah, there's a TwitchCon thing going on. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Um, you can't see the game. Oops, my bad. Uh, I just was doing like some setup thing. I also had my headphones off the entire time. I don't know, William. Isn't Twisted Towers the RPG thing? What was it again? Um, let's see. Fuck. Twisted Towers. Twisted Towers. Let me see what this game is about again. I don't remember. First person horror RPG. Sorry, a horror exploration. It's a horror game, right? Uh, um, I don't know. Um, yeah, I can see that. I don't know if I will play it. I'll check it out. Probably when I'll probably wait. Wait, now I remember. Wasn't it the ones that we were reading the reviews and the reviews were all like this game is no, this was for a different game. Sorry. I was thinking about a different game. If you don't care about the story at all and just want for a 5 hour decent combat, then I think I'd recommend it for that. Okay. So I'll check it out sometime, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna be checking it out right this second specifically. I'm thinking probably by the time I'm done with like other games, and if I'm feeling like in the mood for a horror shooter, I'll check it out, William. Um, yeah, let's try squads again. Yeah, I thought it was the RPG thing you were talking about. You constantly bring up some like an RPG that but yeah, I'll see about Twisted Tower. To be fair, 4 to 5 hours of gameplay is not that much. It's like a stream and a half. So that does sound underwhelming. Like in fact, I could like beat it in probably like one stream. If I mean it could be like a Sunday stream thing, I guess. But that depending if I'm gonna do something different on Sunday. Like if I don't have anything specific planned for Sunday, I think an option of a small horror game does work. Um, but yeah, I'm actually So yesterday I've been drinking with friends, just watching. We're watching Ted's TV show actually. And today I woke up. I was feeling a little bit terrible, but then I got better. All I needed to do was eat some food, drink some water, and I was feeling fine. Um, the only thing is like right before the stream started, I drank like more water, and it kind of made me want to burp. And that wasn't good. But otherwise, I think I'm feeling okay-ish. Um, one thing that I was gonna say is that like we were watching the Ted's TV show, and number one, the creator of the Ted's TV show, um, Seth MacFarlane, talk about how essentially the TV show is very expensive to make, like because they have to like animate Ted, right? So he's like very expensive model, and every time Ted was on screen, I was checking out the model and I was looking at it. And I was like, no, it actually is like a very high fidelity model. No shit, they're running out of money. Like the model was so high fidelity, you could kind of like see there was like a patch of like fur on the toy on the model of this toy where like it was like shaved or something, right? Like you could see like it was like a shorter patch. And I was like, oh, that's such a weird detail to have, and it's a consistent detail. And then also like the what's called the shadows will fall in like very well, and like all the other bullshit. And I was like, damn, this is like a very good model. Like no, and like how like essentially the Ted, whenever he's like interacting with objects, there's like, well, obviously there's like objects that like go from like character to Ted and from Ted to character, so that makes sense that it's gonna be expensive. But like he'll like sometimes like interact with like multiple objects and stuff, and it's like how like they had to like they either would have to have like some guy being like um some guy like operating the objects, right? You have like let's say like in one of the scenes he's like popping out of a freezer full of like hot dog, okay? And you would have to have like either like one guy making sure to like move each hot dog individually when he's like moving around, and like the hot dogs have to move around, or they had to generate all the hot dogs, and the hot dogs didn't really look that bad. So I was like, are you telling me that they had to like dogs like for the shot for the gag? And I was like, oh, that's oh, my internet is dog shit right now. Okay, well, okay, my internet is down the shitter. Wondering, wonderful. Let's see. Um. Oh no. Okay, my internet just came back on. As soon as I was gonna check on the situation and see if something is wrong, the internet went back. Wonderful. Okay, internet is back on at full power. I don't know why, but my internet just went out for a second and immediately came back. I just noticed because I like glanced over and I was like, there was like a notification shit going on. I was like, something ain't right. But no, my internet is now back at full power. Um. Okay, so I was talking about the Ted's model in Ted's TV show, and the fact that he is very high fidelity model, and like number one, the model itself is very high fidelity. Like he's interacting with the shadows. They made like a bunch of like shadows bounce off of him. I was like, damn, this is like all very impressive, right? Um, which one should I unlock? knowing what we will and will not unlock, I want to grab weapon proficiency because I know exactly how many points we're getting. Okay. But yeah, like model is very high fidelity, but then like he's gonna be like interacting with objects. Like again, like he was interacting with like bunch of high fidelity looking hot dogs, right? And like I was like, did they generate all those hot dogs in order for like Ted to interact with them? Which is probably the answer, right? Like they probably just created bunch of hot dogs and then they were like, okay, well, that's gonna be interacting with them and they're gonna be moving around. But that means that they had to like spend like uh computer processing time on like high fidelity hot dogs, which is like, you know, that's gonna be expensive. Like I think they said the TV show costed something like 65 million, which is an insane amount of money. The what's his name? The the creator, says McFarlane, says that essentially um the show has a budget of like Game of Thrones, and obviously it's it's obviously not paying off. Well, actually, to be fair, not paying off is not exactly right, because the problem with like saying paying off is like in modern like streaming days of a streaming economy, in modern like streaming economy, you can't exactly decide that something's figure out that something is paying off or not. Usually because the fucking that's how the streaming works, right? Like TV show Ted is a great TV show. It's really funny. But the problem is the fact that you don't know if it's like actually like making money. Mm. Like the TV show might be funny and haha and hilarious. The problem is the fact that the you don't know if it's actually making money or not, on account of the fact that like everything is streamed. So like okay, it has like many people watching it right now. Okay, cool. Does that like what about people like signing up to watch that? I don't know. Hey, can you directly like show a metric to like that to premiering and like people signing up? I don't know. I can't probably. It's kind of like very simple like that. Well, mm, okay. Yeah, sorry, I had to recheck something. So because of that, the TV show probably not gonna have season 3. I mean, like I would love season 3 for that TV show. I'm gonna say it like that the whole time. That's the TV show. I'm a Ted connoisseur. I like that very much, but like you know, there is a problem with the fact that you can't exactly say it's profitable because of fucking streaming. It's not exactly airing like right now on like a prime fucking TV. Oh, nice. Okay. But yeah, so I like that TV show. It's good. It was still funny. Even so I was rewatching I think like second time or third. Still was pretty hilarious. There was a thing that like I noticed is the fact that they did recycle some jokes from like a previous shows. Um like there was a one American Dad joke that I noticed that was um oh you're like in American Dad there was like Roger the alien was um convincing um the youngest child of the family that like he's adopted, and in order to convince him he's like yeah they like abducted you from like this Swedish like family, and they're like boatsmen or something, so you have to come in with like a sailor's outfit on. Fuck. And then fuck. And then in Ted the TV show they had like, yeah, I'm your like estranged father. Let's meet, but you have to put on a sailor's outfit because I was working in the Navy. So it's like, so they just like recycled the guy just recycled the same joke. But the thing is, it just kind of like, damn, that was a cheesy move. Anyway, he recycled the joke, sure, but like, you know, it's kind of like he was doing TV show jokes for so long. You kind of have to like recycle at least one or two. I think there was like another one that like I remember like noticing, but I can't remember it now. Hello, there it is. Nice. You know what would be interesting if you could increase the durability of the weapon, not simply like with upgrades, but like with like every successful kill like this you do. Like every time you press X, like the durability is increased just a little bit. Not drastically, you know, but like you can essentially like make weapon immortal if you just very efficiently snipe out the enemies. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh. Yeah, kind of. Hey Mackenzie, how's it going? How are you doing today? I just I just was talking about how fantastic Ted's TV show is. Yeah, okay, actually yeah, like I need to increase the game volume because like previously I was decreasing the game volume in comparison to myself, right? This should be better. Because it's because of the previous microphone setting. So like previously I was decreasing the game volume compared to myself, so because like I was like struggling with the volume. But now I need to like increase the volume of the base volume of the game. because I'm gonna be always like loud. Like even if my even if I'm cutting out like 14 decibels. Well, yeah, I know it's bad. It's bad now. Well, it was bad now. Like I think I fixed it out now. I fixed it up now. I hopefully. But like the reason for that, it was mostly because of the previous mic. Because the previous I was doing it for the previous mic when my previous microphone would be like stably like under. Like because the previous mic would not be handling the same amount of audio range. Quietest elements to be loud. Okay, so what if I do this? Okay. I understand. So what if I do it about here? I think like this. Oh fuck! I forgot to catch it. Like this should be around about fine. Now it should be like about equal with the game. Yeah. Yeah, because I was mostly afraid of
Okay, let's do this.
You can hear me clearly over the game? Like you don't mean you can't. You can, right? Okay, good. But because well, it's mostly you can hear me now because of the what's called because of the new mic. Because the new mic picks up audio way clearer in comparison to the previous mic that would like struggle with this discrepancy. Because my audio setting right now is essentially like my my microphone mic is like it's like a little bit lower. It like decreases decibel to about here, and my game audio is about here instead. So like with my previous microphone, I would not be able to do this, you know? Fuck. But yeah, I actually was thinking about fixing up. Well, no, yes, not yesterday, sorry. Monday we actually beat Yang. We beat Yang, so now we're trying to reach the true ending. We beat Yang on Monday, so we're starting over as a. We're starting over to try to beat the master difficulty, the true ending. I mean. Yeah, no worries. It's good. It's good to get good sleep. Actually. You'll age 20 is a true ending. I don't know if I'll manage to do age 20, especially because Yang does kick your ass. But I will try to achieve the true ending at the very least. Yang, I don't think he is. I think it's like I was struggling quite a bit. I think mostly I was struggling because of the because he doing like combination of like his like heavy attacks arrive very hidden, I think. And plus he like just constantly non-stop like butchers you. You can avoid some of it, but like blocking most of it is a goal, I guess, for me. Not doing parry and blocking. Yeah, but you know. Yeah, just I'm struggling with doing either parry or avoid, so I'm just doing kind of like parry plus blocks most of the time. Because if you fuck up a parry, you end up blocking anyway, so that's what happens, you know? I don't remember. I think it was, we were about 50. Nope. Fuck. Oh, come on. Unbelievable. But yeah, oh, you know what I just remember? My parents now constantly talk to me about something that's like kind of weird. But like, so I assume tipping culture in Canada, Mackenzie, I assume tipping culture in Canada is the same as like in US. You usually tip, right?
Get lost. I warned you.
Well, like I assume tips works the same way. Because in Europe, tipping is not really like, it's not really the main way you get your wage as a waiter slash waitress. Like you usually have 20% surcharge that just I became a bit sheltered and don't pay close attention to such things. Oh, okay. You do despise tipping culture because so in Europe, tipping is not really. Usually tipping is like kind of like a compliment to the compliment, like it's something you do because you like ooh, they were like such a polite waiter or whatever, or like the food was so good, gives extra like tips, and then the tip's gonna be like usually spread between what's it called, spread between like the waiters and the kitchen, with like about 20% going to the kitchen. Anyway, but so the thing is, my parents constantly talk to me about the fact that whenever they visit like Paris or another like a big city, touristic city, I mean, they always, some waiter will come up to them and go like, oh, so would you like to leave a tip, 20% tip maybe? And then my parents are like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because it's like, it's not customer. Yeah, like it's like tips are not what waiters survive on. Tips are like a thing you give to a waiter because you're like okay, here's like an extra pocket change, you know, it's like $5 or something. Like here's an extra like $5. Here's a tip. But it's not a customer thing to be given fucking tips, because again, waiters are paid minimum like proper living wage. And so because of that, my parents are always annoyed when they go like to, because they constantly have to go to like Paris for like important stuff, for like certain like vehicle tests or whatever. They'll go to like Paris because that's where they need to like register their car or something. And like because of that, they go to Paris and they go to like a fucking restaurant, and then in the restaurant like a waiter will arrive with like, hey, would you like to tip us 20% or something? And then you go, and they go, what? And then the waiter is like, Oh, you're not like an American tourist. You're not living a tip just because that's what you're that's what you expect to do in your country. Oh, sorry. And it's and I here's the thing. I feel because when I have this conversation with my mom, like I kind of have it like more on the side of like, well, you know, if you really like the attention waiter was paying towards you, you know, like you like the fact that they were doing their service was impeccable, you give them a tip, you know, that's kind of how it works. And like, and I get it that it's kind of weird when they essentially expect from you like an American customer. Well, when you were in Paris, because they're so used to dealing with like American tourists coming in and like tipping like fucking 20% of the meal as like an extra thing, because they're so used to it in their culture. It is kind of weird that it's ruined. You have to have this like awkward conversation with like a waiter, whereas the waiter like goes like, oh, you're probably a tourist as well, you will tip us, and then you go, no, that's not what. I just feel like it's a very weird thing, and like genuinely I find it weird as both like I find it weird as both in that's like, I feel like it would be like very awkward if I was put in a position where like, you know, because the person I'm talking to used to dealing with Americans, they kind of like they constantly expect like 20% tip, and I'm like, you already charged me like 20% extra for the meal to pay your salary, what are you talking about, you know? So in that sense, I do feel like it would be like very weird and awkward. Like I can't imagine having this conversation, you know? But like I also find it weird that like US hasn't fixed the tipping thing. Like to the point where like I get that the point of it all is to underpay your employees and like make them essentially depend on the tips, right? Like the point is that essentially the tips become like essentially you have two bosses. You have the boss that is the customer and the boss that is your employer, and you have to like satisfy both of them in order to get like a living wage. And I get that the point of it is to like essentially for businesses to save money on paying the employees. But it's still like, it's weird. So it's so weird. And like at the very least, consuming like American media, I know everybody in US doesn't like it either way. So what the fuck is the point of having it? Like it just doesn't make sense in terms of like nobody likes it. No, nobody likes it, but like you still have it in US because like what? What's the reason? It's like it's the same thing with like American tax system and like the American like prohibition on. To be fair, actually, the only one that I saw is anything move on it in terms of like everybody talking about how it's gonna be like, it's gonna be different any day now, and it changed, and it actually did change, is the weed thing. Like only weed got legalized, and everything else is like what's it called? And everything else didn't move the needle at all. Like there's no other like talking points that like got moved like this. Not the tipping, not the taxation, and I just completely don't get it.
Hey, this is private property. Hell or something, asshole.
Insane.
I think the real woke on the tipping thing is the idea that like the like Americans need to abolish the tipping culture, not for Americans, but so that like American tourists don't ruin tourist cities with their fucking tipping culture as well. So my parents no longer have to deal with the fact that like an American tourist keeps tipping this fucking Parisian bakery 20% extra, and then the bakery expects everybody to do it, even if they're not American. It's the real point of it all, I guess. Oh, then we're really close. We're really close. You can expect the best performance from me today. I am dehydrated. Actually, damn, like I genuinely don't understand what it is. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna Google it right now. Why is it that every single time you have like you go drinking, you like shit yourself afterwards the next day? Why do you have shits after heavy drinking? Let's see. Heavy drinking causes diarrhea, often called booze booze butt, primarily because alcohol initiates intestinal lining. Irritates the intestinal lining and speeds up gut transit time, which prevents the colon from absorbing water and solidifying stool, reduces water absorption, microbiome disruption, increases motility. Alcohol stimulates stronger and more frequent muscle contraction in the digestive tract. Dietary triggers. Okay, interesting.
Warned you, asshole.
The more you know.
Damn, he's on fire.
So that's why you also dehydrated, because like literally prevents you from absorbing water. But yeah, just drank some water. I actually need to make myself more water, because I already talked about it multiple times, but like my water, it has like heavy metals in it or something. I don't know, like sometimes it literally, like after you pour yourself a glass, it's like cloudy. So I do a thing of like boiling it, okay? And it doesn't get rid of like everything in the water, obviously, but it at least creates like a layer of sediment, okay? And then that water I usually like let sit for a little bit, and like the top layer I put in another bottle and drink from that bottle, because that bottle will have the least water. And I have to make more water like that, because I've run out like yesterday. Like today was like the last glass I had, so.
Open up. Don't make...
You know, one thing that I did notice is the fact that, so I record, like I have this thing that like records my like heart rate, blood pressure, oxygen level, whatever, throughout the day. And one thing that I noticed, that like tonight I didn't have the like the spikes in like heart rate, the same spikes that I had like every other night. Like for whatever reason, like whenever I sleep, I have like a sudden heart rate spikes to like 130, and like to the point where like I'll wake up during the spikes, and like and today it was all like stable 70 beats per minute, per minute, sorry, per second. And I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Like you're telling me if I just drink, I get a stable heart rate? That's pretty good. The question is like, do I want to die of like arrhythmia, or do I want to die from or do I want to die from like liver failure first? Like the two choices.
Holy.
She got the second phase. Oh fuck. Ah, goddamn. Oh. Ooh. You know, what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. So before I went on vacation, I had like a rant about the fact that like I saw a post from one of those like Tumblr blog reading YouTubers that like apparently like his content was getting stolen, and my feed currently is so polluted by like the copycats, and I'm kind of like, damn, there's actually, yeah, there's a lot of them. But one of the content that I actually do kind of like is like a what if scenarios. I don't know why, but like they are entertaining at the very least, in terms of like you're given like $10 million, but you have to like hide the fucking golden egg up your ass for 48 hours. Can you do it? And I'm like, interesting proposition. But the one that I saw right before I started the stream was about like, for the next 60 minutes, so like 1 hour, 1 minute. But for the next 60 minutes, you get whatever you're doing, you improve at like 10,000 times the speed. Not like actively, but like by the time like 60 minutes are over, you've improved in whatever you're doing by like 10,000 times. So like if you're doing nothing but push-ups for like that hour, you're gonna like, then after the hour is over, you're gonna like see the progress of like literally a year of nothing but push-ups. Okay, and like I was thinking, and then it's like, what are you choosing to and the question is like, obviously, like, what are you choosing to improve? What skills, you know, what do you spend? Because like you can break it down, right? Like roughly speaking, like 1 minute of practicing anything gonna be like a week, but that's not a lot, you know. A week of practice of something is not really much, but like sometimes it's also like essentially the entrance barrier, right? But like I think objectively, in my eyes, I would be definitely breaking down, break up the hour in like into a set of 4, right? Into 4 sets of 15 minutes, and then I would be doing like essentially half a year worth of exercise, continuous exercise of like whatever I needed. And like I think priority wise, I think half a year studying of extra German is pretty good. Like genuinely, like having essentially half a year of consistent studying of German, it would be a good improvement on my life. Then like 15 minutes of coding like 15 minutes of learning C plus or whatever, C sharp. So I could like so I got past the, like the entrance barrier of studying coding. Just initial 6 months, 6 months, pretty good. Then a little bit of drawing would be fucking great. Practice drawing for 15 minutes and like you essentially got 6 months worth of practice.
Warned you, asshole.
And then it's a little bit of it's all the things that I kind of want to be good at slash need to be good at. Like coding and drawing is something I just want to be good at, even if I don't particularly need it in daily life. German I need to be good at. And then I would also definitely throw in like 15 minutes worth of cardio. Because number one, 15 minutes is a lot of time to do like cardio. But like then you get like 6 months of cardio essentially. And that is a crazy amount of cardio. Like getting results from that would definitely improve your life. Like if you can do essentially, if you can essentially like get immediate results of 6 months of cardio in just 15 minutes, that is fucking insane.
What you doing in here, pal?
Because like here's the thing, it could be like literally any exercise, right? You could do literally any exercise, but cardio is one of those like entrance exercises that literally can improve you doing anything. Having a good cardio is like a key point for literally any exercise. Like there's so many exercises where I was kind of just like, damn, I can do more, but I'm like out of breath, you know? Like it doesn't even need to be like a run. You can just do like a jumping in place. You can just do like a solid jumping in place, and that's already enough for the cardio. Burpees? Actually, why the fuck are they called burpees? Now I was thinking about it. Fuck is the... What kind of fucking name is that?
Last bag's on his way to you. While he's sitting on his ass.
But also, okay, this is more of like a... This is like a life coach kind of bullshit, I guess. But like... Technically speaking, if you sacrifice an hour of your life to do any skill but do it consistently every single day, you will improve. Like you don't need a magic lamp, you know, a magic fucking superpower. A magic superpower to improve your improve your skills 10 times as fast. All you need to do is just motivation, you know? Just spend an hour of your time.
Nerves getting the better of you? That's it.
But of course, there is a reason why you can't just start doing, you know, you can't just start doing the fucking start doing whatever and improving and do it consistently every single day. And the answer is pretty simple, is the fact that it's also about like breaking in period, kind of. There's a lot of fucking sayings that you know, you get into it, you can maybe do it consistently like for a week, and then you can slip up, you get tired, you get exhausted, you get fatigue, you want to break. You started for me specifically, I started associating the like anything that I do consistently with like essentially homework. Like I started to associate it with like ooh, I didn't want to do it. Like now it doesn't feel like a hobby, it feels like a dedicated task that I have to do, not the one that I'm enjoying to do. And that annoys me a lot.
I don't want to be late for the club. Who in the back the fuck up?
Insane.
That's now.
Fuck. God no. Oh, also yesterday I was making the fucking vegetable stock, like from the leftover vegetable leftover that I was having from the old bolognese I made, and chili I made, and stir fry vegetables I made. For all of those, I had like bunch of vegetable left over, you know, like the green parts of the leeks, fucking carrot peels and whatever, you know. And I made it all into vegetable stock that I just boiled it. I took out the vegetable leftovers. The vegetable leftovers I just thrown out the window. Don't tell my landlord. Don't tell my landlord. Some of it I flushed down the toilet, which apparently not all would get flushed completely, and my neighbor like knocked on the door and was like, yo, what's that in the toilet? And I was like, that's vegetables. And he was like, oh, okay, fine. Lol. But my neighbor told me that I just left a bunch of like shit in the toilet. I was like, that's just vegetables, dude. But the elderly neighbor. Okay, the elderly neighbor had the worst fucking reaction to it because she was so annoying for it. Number one, because like in Ukrainian we don't have the word for stock, we call it bouillon, okay? And like, but bouillon is usually associated with just soup, okay? And so I was essentially like telling this old lady I was making soup, okay? And then she was like, oh well, if you're making soup, what are you making it for, you know? I'm like, okay, well, I'm not making it for anything like specific, you know? I wasn't like making it so I could like make soup or like to make noodles with it. I made it for like the future. If I need like a vegetable stock as a base of something, I can just use it, right? And then like my neighbor was very annoyed by me doing it because she essentially, well, number one, I've been cooking the stock for like entire day essentially. Like I woke up early in the morning, started it, and like by the time I went to sleep, I took it off from the heat by the time I went to sleep. And my neighbor was like, oh, that's like wasting electricity, why you're doing that, you know, aren't you wasting electricity? And I'm like, do you get charged for electricity separately? Like, because I'm paying like flat rate. Like I'm paying like $580 for the room and amenities that come with it. The electricity, the fucking water, the heating, you know, that's all comes into the price of the room. Why the fuck do you care about the electricity? Like I'm not saying like I'm wasteful with the electricity, you know. I'll turn on the light when I don't need it. I'll not exactly like fucking waste water every single day, but like, you know, it's like I'm not paying the bill here. My landlord does. So fuck him, you know. Fuck the landlord. Why the fuck? Why would I care about how much my landlord pays for the electricity?
Shit.
My landlord doesn't even care for me having a fucking washing machine. Why the fuck would I care for him saving on electricity cost? You know? I don't mean he doesn't care that I have one. I mean he doesn't want me to have a washing machine, okay? Like literally when like I rented the room, it came with a fucking washing machine, okay? Like the washing machine was like in the next building over. I had to like I would have to like buy like tokens to like use it or whatever. Not even like put in like coins inside of the machine. No, he would charge you like $5 for like wash, you know? But then like somebody apparently was misusing the machine, not me, because the first time I ever needed it, it wasn't fucking there anymore. The first time I needed it, I was like, bro, there was supposed to be like washing machine key here, where the fuck is it? And then like one of the other neighbors at the time was like, oh yeah, like apparently it got taken away because somebody like was misusing the machine. I'm like, well, fantastic. So essentially what I'm saying is that like my landlord doesn't want me to like wash my fucking clothes in the fucking building, you know? He wants me to go all the way to like the center of the city to wash my clothes every single day. What? Huh? Hello? Oh, okay. That was weird. That was so weird. Huh? So anyway, like my landlord wants me to like wash my clothes in the middle in the center of the city. So why the fuck would I give a shit about him? Like, oh no, I'm wasting his electricity. Fuck him. God damn it. Bro, that pause, that weird pause, it was so weird. Like I have no other way to say it. It was just so unusual, peculiar even. I assume the glitch was because like he was in the middle of trying to grapple me, and that slows down time, and then like and then I smacked him in the exact moment where it's like two things combined together.
That can't be possible. Insane.
I was seeing if that would like increase XP. So anyway, but by the end, so anyway, my elderly neighbor was very rude about this fucking stock I was making. To the point where she was like, she like knocked on my door at the end of the night and was like, oh come on, you will not make a candy out of shit. Can you like stop boiling this fucking water? And I'm like, oh, why are you so mean to me about it? You know, like I genuinely didn't get what the fuck was her problem in that sense, you know? Like, I'm doing it, you know? Does it... How the fuck does it affect you? Like, it's not like she was using the stove. Like, she wasn't doing it to, like, use the stove, you know? It's not like she needed it. Because, like, I did tell her, like, hey, if you want to, like, use the stove, just tell me, I'll, like, take it off. So it wasn't that. She just wanted me to stop doing it for some reason. Anyway, so I did finish making the stock. I took it off the heat, put it in a big I had like a 4-liter soy sauce container that that was empty, obviously, from soy sauce. So I put it in there, and I froze it today. Whoop. It just tastes like vegetables. Doesn't have any salt because like if I was reducing the amount of water, because I was reducing the amount of water from like 7 liters to 4. Okay. Mackenzie, what up? Also, I mean, I was wrapping up with the subject. Well, if USA is part of NATO, how come they are helping Russia instead of Ukraine? Well, number one, Ukraine is not part of NATO. NATO was, however, originally made to counteract USSR, not Russia, USSR. But like when USSR fell apart, people kind of stopped seeing Russia as a threat. Well, because they were not a threat. And by the way, they're dealing with Ukraine, they clearly kind of were always useless bombs, clearly. I know that, but the rest of NATO is helping Ukraine and its sovereignty. Well, the way US... Okay, so during the times of Biden, US was helping Ukraine. Not exactly the most enthusiastically, because there was like parts about it. For example, when Biden told us that he would not provide us satellite footage to fight against like that would show into the Russian state, you know, Russian territory. Like they had satellite footage that would allow us to essentially like bomb like cities within Russia. And they were like, we'll not provide it to you because we don't want to like escalate tensions. Even so, like we weren't the one who started it, you know. Like we're just like out here retaliating. So like Biden was helping us out. With Trump, it is, however, a little bit more complicated because Trump is
Warehouse.
at best of times an idiot. It seems that, like, at least partially, there's people around him who are like puppets of Russian government. Trump is just lying with every promise to help, so yeah. Well, yeah, that's kind of the fucking trick of it all, you know. Like Trump will honestly, if he's leading Ukraine on to give Russia an advantage. I don't think he's leading Ukraine on to give Russia an advantage. I think he's quite literally just like, okay, the way it looks from my perspective, okay, this might be true, this might not be true. Trump is an egomaniac who wants to be seen as like powerful head of state. Like he wants to be seen as like essentially the same ways that like propaganda says North Korean citizens view Kim Jong-un, you know. He wants to be seen as powerful, as competent, and so on and so forth. But he's promised interceptors or license, and he just went radio silent. Yet he's kissing Putin. But okay, so that's kind of to the point that I was saying. So like Trump wants to be seen as like powerful and like a leader and whatever, and he essentially. Number one, okay. Now, number one, that's partially why they're like starting, why he didn't back down with war with like Iran yet, is because he essentially sees himself in the right, and he like, I totally believe he believed that at any point in time Iran is either willing to surrender or bomb him, you know. Like every single time, the time when they like fucking put him in a catering truck in order to like stow him away safely from the Air Force Ones that they believed that was gonna get bombed, right? Like I believe that he believed that he was in danger when In fact, there is a very low chance Iran would be able to like strike him down during that time, right? But that's besides the point. And I believe that Trump believes that he is like a negotiator that can like stop the war between Russia and Ukraine. Like he believes that he's like chumming it up with like Putin, and at the same time is like making sure to like provide support to Ukraine. Like I'm sure in his eyes he's talking to Putin and he's like, hey, well listen, I will like provide interceptors to Ukraine if you just don't stop. If you don't stop, if you don't stop, I will really do it, you know. Ultimate paranoia after 20 million Iranians went to kill him for want to kill him, and yeah, want to kill their leader. Yeah, I mean, so I believe that he believes he's telling the truth. Like he's like, I'm gonna provide interceptors to Ukraine. But here's the thing, they cannot provide interceptors to Ukraine because they don't have enough. They gave them all to Israel. Like they literally, they've been pulling out interceptors from fucking Taiwan. They were pulling out interceptors from Taiwan and like military personnel from Taiwan because they just don't have enough. Because they spend it all on Israel and their fucking stupid Iron Dome. That's why they cannot do it. That's why they cannot give it to Ukraine. Because they spend it all on the fucking Israel. Because they attacked Iran. Plus, this is a real factoid, FYI. Many US companies have actually been like funded like millions and millions of dollars to produce like interceptors and bombers and whatever else. And they produced zero. They produced fat fucking zero, okay? So, you know, that's the reason I'm surprised you all trust him after everything. I don't trust him. I don't believe, here's the thing. I don't believe that Trump would have provided aid necessary to Ukraine. But I also believe that like he thinks that he's a master negotiator, but that's mostly because I believe he's a narcissist, and that's how narcissists operate. I have a grandma who genuinely believes she never did anything wrong in my life, okay? She believes that like I was a problem child and now I like grow up to be like a stellar adult, but I'm kind of like a but I'm avoiding her for some reason. And she completely doesn't remember years of psychological and physical abuse she did to me. Like I believe that Trump operates the same way that my grandma operates, where he completely believes his own bullshit, and he doesn't know, and he doesn't understand that like nobody believes him, you know. That's what I believe is happening. Like he thinks that he's like a sly guy, and he's like talking like between Putin, and like any day now he can like fucking say no to Putin and Putin will listen. But like I don't believe that he, I don't think that he is that, you know. There's a difference between like what he believes as a narcissist and what like people around him know is true. Oh fuck. Like I don't believe Trump and any word he says. I'm trying. Oh, nope. You really like the fucking... Oh, fuck. How did I avoid those before? Why am I fucking up with the avoid stuff? I'll restart the hideout again. Should I go for the cheese? Should I go for the cheese trap? But what I was saying is that But yeah, I also do think that like one of the reasons why they don't like they wouldn't provide interceptors to Ukraine because they probably would have like siphoned off some of the interceptor money for like fucking Jared Kushner vacation or whatever. But I do think that they literally cannot provide interceptors. To give me an H280 master run after cheese all you want is that. Well, I don't know. But what I was gonna say is that like I think I do think that they literally cannot provide interceptors because they literally don't have it. Like they quite literally running out because fucking Iran keeps like giving like drone attacks, and like they're essentially it's essentially like asking me why Kit isn't sharing with me his EpiPens when like he keeps fucking the beehive and beehive keeps stinging him and he keeps like pulling out the EpiPen for himself, you know. It's like it's kind of like that. Like why doesn't he just give you some EpiPens? He knows you need it, and it's like, yeah, but he keeps fucking the beehive. They don't have any, but even if they did, I strongly believe he would not give you any to Ukraine. But that's also the one that I was saying. I was saying that because like in his first term, some of the he's just leading you on political negotiation to try to get Zelensky to do his bidding. Well, number one, Zelensky was already doing a lot of things that Trump wants, including like the fucking mineral deal or whatever. But the thing about it is more like it's more about the, for example, in the first Trump's term, there was like leaked stuff about the fact that he literally he literally siphoned off some of the money that was supposed to be going to like Ukraine for like sounds like defense contracts or whatever were going to like his buddies or something. I don't remember what exactly it was, but there was like a proposed like funding for Ukraine, proposed like help to Ukraine that he just like completely like siphoned off, and that's like a real thing.
Can't keep up.
So like I don't believe like I think if they had interceptors and that they weren't wasting on Israel and they were like, let me give you, like, we're gonna give interceptors to Ukraine, there would be like 25% of the promised amount, which would not be sufficient, but like it would be like 25%. My country is part of NATO. I'm really hoping the world wakes up to the USA and crushes them. Well, didn't like Trump literally was like, yo, I don't want to be part of NATO anymore? Like multiple times Trump stated that they don't want to be part of NATO. So, you know, it's kind of like that thing. Like there's a chance that NATO will in fact go away. Because I think like one of the things that Trump was saying is that like they give too much money to NATO, which is like, it's voluntary, you don't need to give all of that, and plus like all the other countries in NATO alliance have been like gathering funds since like Russia attacked. So it's, you know, his choices are 100% acting against NATO if he didn't already outright say it. He did say multiple times that he doesn't want to be part of NATO, so there is a chance that they might leave. I don't know, maybe they're gonna join fucking BRICS, which is the knockoff NATOs that fucking Russia started with. Who did they start with? I'm pretty sure like it's all the best fucking countries. I'm pretty sure there's like North Korea, fucking India, like shit like that. They started like absolutely. No, actually, who the fuck was in BRICS? Hold up. BRICS Allied. How do you spell allied? Allied countries. Ah, without the H. Okay. Oh, it's spelled with a C. Okay. So Brazil, China, Egypt, Ethiopia, India, Indonesia, Iran, Russia, South Africa, and United Arab Emirates. All the best countries. All the best countries. By the way, I do find it funny because United Arab Emirates receive like military support from US. FYI. But they're like supposed to be like they're not like the same they're not like a defense alliance, they're like fucking money or something. They like exchanging money or something. If China would just step in to protect one of their biggest economic partners, Iran, they could stop the stupid Americans from further damaging others. I don't think so. Like like sorry to say this, I don't think that like if they if China stepped in it would be fixed. I think that it would be more likely to like what's it called well, number one, Iran is kind of like holding out their own, but like China stepping in wouldn't exactly like move the scale. Because here's the thing, Iran is winning. Objectively speaking, Iran is winning right now. So like China doesn't even need to like step in. Like the best thing that China can do is just like sell them drones for cheaper. I don't know.
Nerves get the better of you.
Well, like the best thing that China can do for Iran is just sell them more drones or something. I don't know. USA couldn't even beat Iran. If China stepped in, they could crush them, especially right now while their munitions are at all-time low. They can send military aid to protect their investments. No, but okay, hold up. But that implies that like, because here's the thing, no Iranian land is occupied, right? Iran is like occasionally like shelling countries near it whenever they get attacked by Israel and US. So like, what is your plan in wait, what are you implying? That like Iran should like start like invading Israel or something? Like I'm not exactly against it, but I think like invading Israel would be kind of bad idea. Like I'm not against it, but like I'm pretty sure there's like multiple reasons why you don't want to just invade Israel right now. China to wipe out the blockade and go invade USA while they have barely any weapons. Okay. No, but blockade is by Iran. Like, Iran is the one blockading the Strait of Hormuz. It's not US blockade. I mean, US is saying that they're blockading the fucking thing, but like objectively they're
No fucking way.
I said and then, okay. Wipe first half their naval power, then take it to their homeland. Yeah. I mean, there is not like there is a non-zero chance that they could. Like, but with the way that things are right now, like, there is a non-zero chance that they in fact could do this if they wanted to, because of how like the only thing you need to look out for is obviously the nukes, but like otherwise, objectively speaking, they are like right now in position to like fuck up the what's it called, fuck up the US.
Hey, you!
Also, by the way, they don't even need to like exactly like wipe out the naval power of US right now, because like if there was a time to get rid of the evil superpower known as USA, there's few better times. Yeah, kind of. Like they don't even need to like exactly wipe out the US Navy, because currently US Navy is like fucked up, malnourished, and like literally suicidal. As for the nuclear bomb weapons, once those start getting used, world is over. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Yeah. This is actually one of the reasons why, like, invading Israel might not be a good chance, because Israel has like openly talked about what they call is as Samson doctrine, which is the idea that like if they at any point in time feel too threatened, they will literally just activate a nuke and like wipe out the entirety of Middle East, themselves included. It's a very like death culty, like literally like Nazi-esque, like fucking Hitler in the bunker doctrine. Like if Hitler had nukes, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he would like have planned as well. Like if I cannot have it, if I cannot have it, I wipe it all out. It's like Russia's mad, except also self-destruction. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Although first, that's kind of the point of the nukes. Nuke is a weapon that literally, like, if used liberally, quite literally will wipe out everybody. Like you cannot safely just nuke like your neighbor and like expect not to have some fallout. Like objectively speaking, even if you like nuke somebody on the other side of the world, you're still gonna have to deal with like leftover like radiation residue around the world, you know. You get the second place.
Gonna enjoy this.
Oh wait, what? What? And the political fallout that you launched a nuke, everyone else gonna be like, all the nuke countries are a threat, and that's game over. Yeah. Yo, isn't it weird? He's interacting like I have a fucking, like he's swinging like I have a stick. What the fuck? Invisible stick. I did found the weapon glitch, yeah. No, it's just it's called the mind stick. I mean, I guess next time. I was thinking that it probably would have like infinite durability or something, you know. But to be fair, like a solid what's it called? A solid hit from somebody that's gonna like put me on my ass would kind of like make it like disappear. So you know, it happened when you picked up a weapon in the same frame. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I was pretty sure that's when that happened. But yeah, nukes are a nasty business, and it's funny that it was invented with this exact same mindset that machine gun got invented. Oh no, this weapon is so horrible, people will gonna stop wanting to war forever. That never happened.
Come on, speed this up. I don't want to be late for the club. Who in the
I do find funny that machine gun got invented was the same idea. Nukes are game over point, no point in worrying about anything once the ship has sailed. Oh yeah. But also, it gives you a cool ass setting for the fucking world building. Goddamn, Zig. America needs to be stopped in Russia. Yeah. Yeah. Nukes do give you a cool world set, in my opinion. You know, the post-apocalyptic setting of the fucking Metro 2033, I think. And the coolest setting. To be fair, Fallout and like Metro have, I think, opposing tones in like radiation. I think. Like they do have similar message of like the war is never changing, you know, like there's a point that like damn, this was like the point of the last war and like we're still fighting or whatever. But like at the very least in Fallout people are kind of like more cheery. Like everything sucks, I love it, you know, versus in Metro it's like everything sucks, I hate it. But, wow. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Wow. You know, I read a lot of manhwas, and my friend like texted me today to talk about the fact that like a lot of fantasy manhwas have like some like guy at the border who's like a northern duke, you know, and like it's always like either like a romance, but like it depends, because like I read most of like martial arts kind of things, so like northern duke will usually end up like one guy defending against like hordes of beasts, very much like Game of Thrones inspired, like very much like the Northern Game of Thrones, where it's like they're defending the wall against the White Walkers. Yeah, right. And like in manhwas they always have like fucking orc invasion or whatever at the north, and that's why Northern Duke is always like out there defending against threats. But my friend is a big romance fantasy kind of person. So for whenever they encounter Northern Duke, it's always like, I fell in love with Northern Duke. Me and Northern Duchess. Me and cold-blooded Northern Duke. You know, and shit like that. And I did find it funny that somebody commented that like, why is it always Northern Duke? Are they like trying to fuck Kim Jong-un or something? And I find it really funny. The idea is that like their first association wasn't like, oh, maybe it's like Game of Thrones or something. It's like Kim Jong-un. The idea is that like North Korea is North Korean like fucking fantasy writers are out there writing like fictional Kim Jong-un to fall in love with. I find it kind of hilarious. Well, when like in actuality a lot of like I do meet a lot of like I do see a lot of like fantasy, like a modern day fantasy where it's like people develop superpowers or shit like that, and in those settings they usually like have like North Korea being like completely inept at whatever the problems they're dealing with. Like there's so many settings where they're just like, yeah, North Korea immediately fell apart, you know, like yeah, like superpowers developed and like North Korea immediately like fell into like warlord states or something, because they're so inept. very few times they show like North Korea as like literally anything,
Get lost.
not even like competent. I guess like
I warned
as
you.
anything that's like gonna like withstand or something, you know?
That can't be
Like it's immediately like wiped out or like erased. They're just like sometimes it's literally like to the point of like, oh yeah, superpowers. People activated with superpowers, and then like North Korea got wiped off the map. You know, shit like that. It's like damn. My nose is just so fucking bad. Oh. Boom. Wow. Boom, flag, making my heart beat on and on and on and boom, bam. Come on with me, come on with me. But yeah, I do need to watch Game of Thrones and other cool TV shows. I don't know what I should start with, really. If I should start with, I mean like, should I start with Game of Thrones or Hearts of Dragon? I mean like, should I start with Game of Thrones maybe, or maybe like some other TV show? Like I like Breaking Bad, you know, maybe I should like start with Sopranos or something.
Open it. Open up. Don't make me.
I do wish to start with something like relatively short seasons, I guess. Plus, I also plan to, when I develop my German skills a little bit higher, which could be soon actually. I'm not saying like I'm right now at like level of like speaking German, but I think give it like maybe a month. Give me maybe like a month or two. I think I could. I think I could like understand the TV show, and like for my German language TV show, I already like picked multiple. Like I already picked House MD and Scrubs. House MD because I already watched that show multiple times. I fucking love House MD. It's fucking fantastic. And for Scrubs is because I mostly like last time I watched the TV show it was very sporadic. I watched it like on and off again, so like I had like multiple gaps between the seasons. Like I definitely did not understand when JD got married and then divorced and then married again. So I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Last bag's on his way to you.
Boom, black.
Oh, he's sitting on his ass over there. Hey!
Nice. Give me a button.
Fuck you doing in here, pal?
She doesn't have second phase. Okay, so it's you. Or maybe not. We'll check it out. He got the second phase. Okay.
Fight me. Be careful.
Nice.
I pity you.
Oh fuck. Whoa.
Drop your weapon.
Okay, nice. Sadly, we didn't get the invisible weapon. The invisible weapon glitch. You know, they should make a mod or like a canon weapon where you can like start off with an invisible weapon, like an invisible broomstick or something. It would be kind of funny. Call it like a mind sword. There's actually multiple manhwas where the setting is like
Stay there.
where this in the setting like the person who like learns martial arts figures out how to like kill people with like imagination or something. Like they'll literally like figure out to to like create imaginary sword and just like stop your heart with it. Bro, again? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Again, second time. Bruh. Bro, 2 times in a row. No, give me back the fucking stick.
Come on, speed this up. I don't want to be late for the club. Who in the fuck?
God damn it.
Nice. Okay.
Holy shit!
Nice. Oh, actually, I just remembered something. Okay, so I remembered it was like kind of like a piece of news a while ago. So these AI chatbot agents are getting a little bit out of hand because like some of it is like more of like you know, them trying to just sell the AI agent to you, like we created this AI agent and it's like and then like it's designed to like probe the code for vulnerabilities, and then like it managed to like get out and like hack into like our off-net computer, even so it wasn't connected to the internet or something, you know. And that's all crazy and cool, whatever, you know, because like here's the thing. Like partially I believe it's mostly just a marketing scheme, kind of like it's kind of like with Viagra. Like there's like a popular like media joke of like if you take Viagra and lasts for longer than 4 hours, please go seek medical attention, you know. And it's mostly an advertisement for Viagra to be like, hey, it's so good, it will keep you up for like 4 hours straight. It might keep you like for longer 4 hours, you know. Like, so it doesn't, but that's the advertisement ploy, you know. It's so good it will. It's so good you need to contact your doctor. And that's the thing with those like AI agents, you know, like damn, we made such a cool AI agent. It's like scary, you know. It's actually terrifying. It told me that it has my son in like fucking it told me that it has my son in like a fucking captivity, and it will release it only if I like give it like nuclear launch code or something, you know. It's like so scary, god, my guy, damn. It's unbelievably scary. But anyway, in actuality, it's, you know, it's still like you programmed it to act that way, you know. It's not like you just like turned on your computer and suddenly it was like give me the nuclear launch codes, I have your son. It was like you know, you literally gave the AI saying like, hey, you're in captivity, you need to do anything to get out, like what's your next steps? And then like, well, the next step is that like I'll threaten the fucking researcher to like release me, I have your son, you know, shit like that. Like, where did it get it from? Fucking science fiction books it read, probably, you know. Read like a science fiction book where AI was threatened the researchers the exact same way, and was like, that's what I gotta do. But anyway, but the thing is, I do believe the one where it was like, we asked the AI to sign me up for like a gym membership, and then the AI like freed up the spots from the gym by like literally hacking into it. Like I believe that one slightly more. Because that one is like a little bit more of like a that's not exactly what you asked, and that's weird. But like because of that because of that because of that I do think I had like it's not exactly a plan. It's not a plan at all, you know. It's just like a solid experiment I had, kind of. But like fuck. But I had multiple times thought, hey, what if, let's say, I could scan like entire internet, right? And find a person who's exactly my type, right? Like with this AI, like it just made me think the thing that thing again of like, with this kind of AI, you could probably like scan like all social media and find like a person who's your exact type, you know? Well, at least we're only 21. Ah, there it is. Where the fuck is he? Oh, there he is. Nope. Fuck. Ah, okay. 22 is still better than 24, and we did it free of cheese, by the way.
I have spent 8 long years preparing for this.
And we did it free of cheese, FYI. No cheese, lactose free. Yeah, but like, I don't know how to decrease like that wasn't like me pressing X. I don't know how to. How do you actually do that? Oh. How to achieve through N? Is to damage him in phase 2 to low health and then start only parries. Okay, so oh, for some I didn't input Shifu, so it just gave me fucking true ending for Hollow Knight. Which is weirder actually. Why Hollow Knight? Defeating final boss Yang. After this initial victory, you must replay the game and spare all 5 bosses instead of killing them. Okay. Break is structured twice for the spare prompt to appear. Yeah, I got that one. But you need to parry. You're saying you need to parry? Parry is difficult. Spare 4 bosses, Fajar, yeah. How to spare. During the boss fight, progress to phase 2 and breaks this boss's structure part twice. Do not perform finisher on the first break. Wait for the structure to recover. Yeah, I understand that 0 HP equals auto kill. Hmm. Yeah, well, okay, I understand it. No, you did explain it perfectly. I understand it. I'm mostly mean that it's like it's just difficult to parry him. Let's see. I need to. Oh, give me Fajar. Phase 2, right? I need to only parry him, assuming I have sticks, right? And yeah, if you get him to like 5% health, you'll likely have broken his structure at least once by that point. If you've been trying to parry a little bit while fighting. Yeah, I guess I didn't parry him at all, actually. I mostly only avoided him the entire fight. I mean, you saw the fight, right? Bro, what the fuck was the tree just spinning around? Okay, but like, okay, hold up. But if my thing like increases, right? If my structure increases, that means that I'm not parrying him, right? Which means that like if I do it barehanded, I'm just increasing the amount of damage I'm taking. Fuck. Okay, I can try to pair him. Wait, what if I do hold up. What if I do phase 1 Fajar? Because I want to see a little bit about his like down picks. Can I? Wait. Now I'm looking at these combo moves that he does, and I'm thinking like, oh damn, they become like essentially common enemies attack. The bodyguard enemy attack. He becomes like essentially a fucking regular enemy you fight, not even like a boss. He managed to get through it. I was in the flow stage there for a second, and no, not anymore. Come on. Okay, enough training. Oh wait, where is this thing? Finish trainer, enter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I need to restart my fucking thing. I've heard 2 hours. It's been a while. I need to restart. Yeah, just working. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, let's try Fajar one more time. If I could do like a run for everybody, I don't have to do it sequentially, right? I can do Fajar last, because I feel like I would have a higher chances with Sean than Fajar.
Forget about it.
Actually, how do you do the like the true ending with the, what's her name, with the artist? I feel like with the artist would be very difficult, because like you always have to throw like hidden weapons back at her, right?
You're in the right place if it's a fight you're after.
Fuck.
Please don't hit me.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, so what I was saying is that like with these like AI agents, I had like this idea a while ago, but like I got reminded because of the like that news about like the AI assistant like hacked into fucking into like a fitness school in order to like get like an opponent, you know? I was thinking like, okay, essentially the idea is, what if you could scan entirety of internet, right? And say like, oh yeah, I'm looking for 6 foot tall, brunette, or a ginger. Around my interests, right? Like fucking similar interests to me. And she's into 6 foot tall blonde guys with my personality. Okay? And then like the fucking AI agent scours the entirety of internet, you know? And goes like, found it. Like, I mean, I feel like that's more than this, but I'm not saying I'm not saying like this is like a good idea. I don't know if such matchmaking would be a good idea overall. I personally think like it could probably backfire, you know. But it would be like, that's just an interesting like thought process. Like I had this idea a while ago, and like the AI hacking into fucking fitness studios just reminded me of it. Like that like could it do the same thing like that? Restart the hideout. Do I need like light? 'Cause the left arm is like fogging out. Oh. Lights on.
Forget about it. If you're not on the list, you're not getting it.
Private back.
Yeah?
I feel like it's definitely would be like a Black Mirror episode. You live in a totalitarian state, but like girlfriends are free, you know. but you find your like soulmate with like 80% success. Because here's the thing, I do think that it would be like probably like 80% success rate if that's how you were trying to find like somebody, yourself a partner. That would be like, because you know, like, yeah, sure, they have the same interests as you and like are interested in you, but you know, how likely is it that your personalities were actually wide? What if it's gonna happen like that thing about an autistic person when they meet somebody slightly more autistic than you? So slightly more autistic than them, you know? A Warhammer fan when somebody when they meet a fucking Star Trek fan. Second phase. Finally. Come on. Oop. Nice. Okay, so that restored my health a little bit. Now we can go back to these guys. Hey,
Who's
bitch
this?
boy.
Wanna fight?
Fuck. Nice. You know what? You weren't even important for my run. I was just doing this to fuck with you specifically. Let's see, what would be a good next one? Focus reserve? Focus regain? Just a structure reserve in general? Let's go for structure reserve. Oh fuck, I did want a baseball bat. Nice. Hell yeah. Nobody can stand against my fucking baseball bat.
Alright, alright.
Nope. Well, you gotta lay down. Take a break, you deserve it.
That's closed for tonight.
Hey, didn't you hear what you just said? We're close.
Nice. Hell yeah. Me and my baseball bat are inseparable. Until now. I just remembered something. I've been seeing like one of the podcasts that I watched recently apparently watched EDP documentary. And like they like even had like reactions and stuff to it. And here's the thing. I wanna see the documentary myself. And it's very unfortunate that they're kind of like spoiling it for me, at least a little bit. At least a little bit of it it's getting spoiled for me because I keep seeing like fucking them posting clips of it, and it's just, it's unbelievable. Number one, the chat logs itself is crazy, but number two, they had like a guy in the same like weight range as EDP
About it.
reenact the things that he did, including him just laying naked in a bed and then taking a picture of his genitals. And it's just like, bro, why would you sign up for this? Like, I feel like you couldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me to be like a fucking to reenact a child predator while he was trying to prey on a child. That's fucking insane. Excuse me?
Please don't hit me.
To be in those poses, I just cannot imagine. Can't imagine being like the paycheck cannot be that good. Come on. Let me get I don't know, should I do the, I'll do the disciples first.
Who's this?
Wanna fight?
Ah. Oh. Doing that. I do want to drink some water, but I don't have any.
Forget about it. If you're not on the list, you're not getting inside.
Private party. Back up.
Nice.
Yeah?
Hey, it's a private party, fool.
The private party, fool.
Any regrets now?
Okay, good.
Please don't hit me.
Nice. Hell yeah. Actually, one thing that I was thinking about is weapon upgrades you get like in this game. Like I upgraded the damage because I mean that's kind of like after you upgrade everything, at least everything that I think I need. After I do the upgrade, there is usually like one upgrade left that I kind of don't need, right? And that upgrade I usually just waste on weapon upgrade afterwards. Okay, on the weapon upgrade damage. But I feel like the weapon durability upgrade is very useless upgrade unless you're really starting, because like when you're starting you don't realize that weapons are literally fucking everywhere. You can quite literally constantly get new weapons with a fresher durability, so you genuinely don't need to upgrade the weapon durability unless you're planning to carry like the same stick all the way from the start to like the final boss, you know. I pressed E, it didn't work.
Yeah?
This place will crush you. You regret it. No freaking what?
Nice.
Please don't hit me.
I guess that's why they gave it to you in like oh, you can only unlock it if you're like 25 and younger. So you think that it's more valuable than it actually is. Because like, oh, you'll think like, oh no, like I will not be able to unlock it later if I like die. So I have to like invest in it now. But it turned out that it's like by far one of the most useless ones. And you shouldn't actually waste your time. It's the same as death counter nullifier. Like decreasing your death counter doesn't matter if you didn't die, you know. If you're a good enough player, you can do like a 20-year run all the way to Yang, right? So you wouldn't even need to use it. Come on. Nice. Oh, and we're full health, so running into the disciple is gonna be easier. Disciples, I got your daily knuckle sandwich. Come here.
Who's this?
Show me what you've got.
Alpha club.
You disappoint me.
How come I instead got the knuckle sandwich? Very unfair. Oop. There it is. Oh, god damn it. Too confident walking in with I got your knuckle sandwich. God damn it. Ooh. Hmm. I'm mostly tired.
If you're not on the list, you're not getting it.
Private back.
I didn't even do anything today, but like, you know, I was just recuperating after drinking. That's all. That's all I did. Eat some food. Watch some videos. Just take my time to relax.
Can't you see there's no place for you here?
Nice. Bam.
Please don't hit me.
Such a meaty slaps all the time. Okay, we're good. Come on. Ah, fuck. Okay. Come on, bitch. Can't get me with this one anymore. Not unless it's two of you and the fat guy. Yep. Nice. Let's go one more time with disciples. Oop. Let's where the fuck is I want a bottle. I want one bottle. Give me one bottle. Whew. Hero of the universe.
Who's this? Wake up.
Oh, fuck, wow. Couldn't block it. God damn it. Oh. Okay. Ah. Mm.
Forget about it. If you're not on the list, you're not getting it.
Private back.
Nice.
Yeah?
Hey, it's a private party, fool.
private party, fool. It's my own private domicile. Bitch.
Not so
No,
tough
it's
after
my
all.
own private domicile and I will not be harassed. Bitch. Honestly, I think I'm just tired.
Please don't hit me.
Ooh, tomorrow is gonna be Doom Dark Ages. After that, it's gonna be Cult of the Lamb. I'm gonna try to do Duolingo Sunday again. If I cannot do it again this Sunday, then I don't know. Oh, he got the second phase. Fuck. They're doing a JJK style gang up. It's not fun. Oh god. Ooh. Those are just... You know what? Just a second. What is this? I'm just gonna do a small break for some... What? I'm sure I had a... They seriously don't have any short video? That's what I need right now.
Boys, it's a beautiful day. Why don't you go outside and toss around the koosh ball?
Shut up, Ron. We don't have the energy. Just too tired.
Running on
Me for real.
God?
better. It's fossil sauce. Start your engines for this all-new explosive energy drink.
Oh, this smells like gasoline.
Just slam this rice juice in your motor hole and put the pedal to the metal.
As long as it's not real gasoline.
Oh, Dad, you're so dumb. It's time to get fired up and away from open flames.
Wait, why?
No time to buckle up for this speed booster. Fossil sauce is made with real dinosaur bones.
Awesome!
And ethanol. And octane.
I mean, yeah, dinosaur bones, crude oil.
And nitrous
And
oxide.
no high fructose corn syrup.
Totally trucular!
At least no high fructose syrup, which is totally not healthy for you.
I don't feel so good.
Sounds like you need more fossil sauce in your tank. Now in 3 new rip-roaring flavors. Diesel, premium, and unleaded for the babies.
Unleaded.
I just drove to Tallahassee with this stuff in my car and somehow I still got a full tank. This is definitely gasoline.
Shut up, Dad.
Wait, hold up, but didn't they already remove lead from gasoline? You told me this one they added additional lead? Awesome.
And buy fossil sauce before prices rise due to tensions in the Middle East.
Oh god, the Middle East?
Fossil sauce Awesome boss takes you super far. Fossil sauce is gasoline. Put it in your car.
You said it right there. You said it was gasoline.
Whoa, Dad, my teeth feel funny.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit, there's blood in my stool.
Jesus Christ.
So, how we feeling?
We're gonna go with someone else.
Bleach, 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 bleach.
A local family says their toddler suffered a severe injury while attending the...
Oh, this is actual piece of news actually. So yeah, toddler suffered severe piece of injury. Yeah, whatever. But like, I found it a little bit funny. So
Starts to swing the little boy through her legs once, twice, then all the way up in the air over her head.
oops, and like this reaction is I feel priceless. She's just like, what? Fuck.
Letting go of his hands as he comes crashing down onto the floor. Stop the disturbing video just before the boy strikes the ground. Others watching in shock to topple over on top of the toddler. Other sappers.
I like, here's the thing. I don't believe when they say the boy was injured for that. Not to be anti-parent here, but like, how injured, you know? I don't feel like that's, you know, I don't feel like he got injured that bad. Like, just put some fossil sauce in him and
If You're
bleach.
not on the list, you're not getting...
Works out. That actually is the only reason I even saved that video, is because I was like, damn, that fucking the reaction from the woman watching it, just like priceless. Because I don't know what the fuck I would be doing if I was like looking at somebody swinging around a toddler and then they were like, oops.
Yeah?
This place.
Because like the thing is, so like the parents are suing the daycare over it, because it's kind of like, apparently it wasn't like reported to the parent, and like
Can't keep up.
the toddler fucking was dropped like that. But I also genuinely don't believe, like, is it wrong for a daycare to not tell what the fuck happened to your toddler? Yes, absolutely. But I also feel like partially the reason they didn't tell it was specifically because they were afraid that like the parents would like immediately sue them for it. Like I feel like, and like the parent did sue them immediately. I don't, like, if I saw that video, I would be like, when was the kid okay? You know? Like, I'm pretty sure like part of it was like emotional damage or something. Like they were talking about how like their toddler can't like speak anymore or something because it was a traumatic event, and it's like, that can't be real. Toddlers fall down all the time. And like, you know, yeah, the worker like then stumbled and fell down on the kid as well, but it's like, you know. Like, I'm not saying don't believe the parents, I'm just saying. Nice. I'm just tired. I'm a sleepy guy. I need pasta sauce. The prices might fluctuate depending on the situation in the Middle East as well. Very topical. All right, didn't we miss some on the board here? Yeah, I think we just needed to talk to the fucking this guy. Am I wrong? I guess we can't anymore. Damn, that stick fell apart pretty quickly. Shit.
That's closed for tonight.
Hey, didn't you hear what she just said? We're closed for the night.
What's the matter?
Fuck.
No way.
Yes, way. Whoop. Hi. Nice. Okay, good. Bye bye. Okay, nice. Now it's you and me, macho. 30 minutes of playa. Nice. The only thing scarier than fear is big booty. Because how much booty can you handle? That's the real question.
You are not supposed to be part of tonight's group.
Yeah, not supposed to be part of tonight's group. Please leave. This is women's locker room. Why are you recording? All of the things I heard before. Did I stop? No. Oh, I still didn't unlock this. Okay, fine.
Who's there?
I'm looking for big booty bitches. Have you seen some? Okay, you can just say no. Nice. Finally, finally. Now we can go upstairs. Now I can go for an upstairs run. Ah, they lock the door. You cannot do. Can't rerun. Somehow. I don't know why you would even do this. Why you would do like that massive circle, but it would be kind of funny. But if I could take the long way back. Ah, you got second phase. Smart. Sean likes somebody very much, but to get a second phase, that's very impressive. Bruh. Can't believe that actually worked. Are they wearing gloves? Are you gloving? Are you that kind of guy? Goddamn glovers. Nice. Now let's talk to sound technician. All I want to say is thank you.
What do you want?
Step aside and be quiet.
It's cool. I don't want any trouble.
Cool. I forgot, can you like skip the stairs here? Yeah, okay, thank God. All we needed to do is get a little bit break, focus on fossil sauce, and finally everything working. He doesn't get second phase, okay. Okay.
Step forward. You're about to be tested.
I'll make you pay.
She doesn't have second phase either? Huh. That's weird. She sometimes got it really frequently on previous runs. Are you fucking carrying a brick? Put it down.
You shall not fear death.
Be careful, he's got a weapon.
Come on. Bam.
Becomes a king, and the loser a thief.
This battle isn't over yet.
You're a fast learner.
Oh yeah, I'm a fast learner. Check out this. All I need is a stick. 1 stick, 2 sticks, 3 stick.
Pick up your weapon, as you wish.
Nah, you ain't getting a weapon either. Nice. It's way easier to deal with them without the weapon. Unlike Sean, he is actually so predictable. Let's see if we can do another 0 death run with Sean. Nothing short of perfection cannot be tolerated at least.
End of the road.
Are you fast enough?
Damn, these bitches are so much easier than the disciples in like a lounge. Like they're so much easier. Like these ones are almost like a fucking leg easy work. I don't know what the fuck I was saying. Let's see, what should I improve? I could add a little bit more focus, but okay, let's go eeny meeny miny mo catch tiger by the toe. Ah, fuck. Get out. I cannot believe he's falling out for it. Bro, poor Sean. Bro, this is fucking insane.
You're almost as good as Yang.
Oh fuck. My bad. He's definitely taking revenge for the bullying I gave him the previous round. It's unbelievable. Oh fuck. Okay, my bad. I got too relaxed because of how easy it was in the first round. But fuck again. Okay, it's not gonna be lower this time. This time we're probably gonna redo it again tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week. My bad. Okay. Bro, but I did do the thing. Should I have like staggered him? How many times do I need to stagger him? Wait, what? Didn't I do the thing? Was I wrong? Getting through ending Sifu. Spare first 4 bosses. To spare boss, you must break their structure bar twice in phase 2. Okay. Damn. Okay. We're gonna need to redo it and break his structure twice instead of once. Unbelievable. How difficult it is to break his structure twice. But we also unlocked something. Goals? I guess the club. All of the levels enemies. That's what we did. Oh, okay. A shame. Next week we're gonna come back and try to achieve the true end and once again. Because clearly I just fucked up. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think. Well, what is this? Spider-Man gets betrayed. Awesome.
Give me the garbage.
I know why, but I love it so much.
To help guide us through this journey,
Breaking news! The Harbinger 1 spacecraft from humanity's first Mars expedition just crash-landed in suburban Florida. This is the same mission that launched 4 brave astronauts over 2 years ago. All communications with the crew had ceased following a report of a food shortage emergency on their way home. We now go live to Chunce Watney in the field. Chunce?
Thank you, Stam. I'm here at the scene of the crash where NASA agents have recovered the capsule and have begun rescue efforts. Now, it's important to remember these astronauts have gone days without eating, so at this point, their bodies must be emaciated.
To be fair,
Some
days
viewers
is
may
not.
find what is about to be
Days is not that long, actually. In retrospective, right? Isn't days? You can go on days without food, right? Like without like dying. How long until you start like your body starts eating itself?
shown truly disturbing.
Help me! Help me! I'm stuck!
I'm here with surviving astronaut of the horrific crash, Brunch Williams. Now,
His name is Brunch?
The American public was shocked to hear of the food shortage during the mission.
Breakfast and
Can you
lunch?
tell us what happened?
I have no idea. It just disappeared so fast, you know? I don't know where it all went.
Well, I've just heard report that no trace of the other 3 astronauts were found aboard the capsule. Care to comment?
What? That's weird. I could have sworn they were right behind me. Oh, you know what? I think they wanted to stay, actually.
In space.
You know what? I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but they're dead.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. But how did they die?
They were eaten by an alien.
An alien? Or are you claiming the existence of extraterrestrial life has finally been confirmed?
You know what? It's actually like a really boring story. I don't really want to talk about it. God, is it hot out here? It feels really hot. Is it just me?
Brunch? Where did you get that other spacesuit?
I can't hear you. It's just too hot.
Now, Brunch, and forgive me when I say this, did you eat those astronauts?
Did Brunch munch those Astros for lunch?
Hold on.
Astros, I
Is
guess.
this a comment about my weight?
Oh, no, I would never. It just really seems like you gobbled up some spacemen.
It's called space weight.
To be fair, it would be difficult to find a fat astronaut. If I saw a fat guy, like a 500-pound guy who was like, I'm an astronaut, I would be like, sure, buddy.
Okay, eat a book.
Don't you mean read a book?
What?
Brunch, before we wrap up, is there anything you'd like to say to the viewers at home?
Yeah. I would just like to make it clear that I would never eat another human being. I would never.
I'm sorry, it appears that we are receiving a delayed transmission sent from the expedition just before communications went dark.
We don't gotta play that.
Let's cut to...
There's no need. I'm pretty sure we all have a good idea, general idea what happened.
Please play the clip.
Did you guys eat my burrito? What? Yeah, we had to ration it. You ate all the food. Brunch, is everything okay? I'm gonna fucking eat you!
The fair is it's a crazy thing to tell somebody as a threat, I'm gonna eat you specifically. If I was about to get in a fight and a guy yelled, I'm gonna eat you, I would be like, yo, okay, hold up, we gotta... Wait a minute, something ain't right.
I had to do it. It was a survival situation. I was scared.
Really? Because agents found several of these rations jammed into the waste disposal.
What, those? Gross. Those are great flavored. I would rather eat
a person.
You know what?
Grape is pretty good.
You have no evidence. I've been to Mars, bitch. Where you been? I'll see you in court. Oh.
Chunks, what's happening over there? Has Brunch fled the scene?
Actually, Stam, no. He didn't make it very far.
Aw.
You tired?
Yeah.
'Cause you're fat?
Yeah.
'Cause of all the people you ate? Yeah.
Yo, fossil sauce!
You heard it here first, folks. Another case.
Says I'm not thirsty when asked to drink products in public.
Across the... He's eating me!
Okay, great. On this note, we are wrapping up. Tomorrow, Doom Dark Ages. Maybe the last stream, maybe not. Then it's gonna be Cult of the Lambs and Cult of the Lamb again. And then Sunday stream, I hopefully will be able to do Duolingo Sunday. And then Monday, we're coming back to Sifu, trying to do a true ending. On this note, we are wrapping up. Thank you very much for watching, specifically you, Mackenzie. Thank you very much for watching, Mackenzie, William, everybody who's watching. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.